Ah, the start of the B plot. The U.C.S central government has elected to send troops to its state of Venezuela following a declaration of independence made earlier this week by Governor Diaz. Colonel Donalds, commander of the U.C.S Army 332nd Mobile Company, being dispatched to Venezuela, promises to fully liberate the state within a week of his troops' arrival. On the other hand, Diaz strongly emphasizes that his state's secession is the will of the people of Venezuela, who have been suffering under U.C.S oppression for far too long.
I think we all want the same thing. To do something great. Become rich and famous. Marry our sweetheart and have cute little kids. But most of us never realize those dreams. And as the years pass, they drift away from our mind one by one, like leaves in autumn. We think they crumble away and disappear. But in truth, they're always there, only scattered away by the winds of fate. And fate, as we all know, is a fickle thing. Sometimes she drops one of those leaves in our path, just to see what we do. Of course, all of us are bound to pick it up.
And that's a Frost. The other iconic wanzer.
Beautiful day, ain't it?
Yeah, it really is. Hey guys, shouldn't we be getting back to our patrol soon?
Come on, we're assigned to rear defense. The hotheads who volunteered to be at the front can take care of Governor Diaz for us. Just relax.
Right. The U.C.S Army doesn't pay us enough to be heroes. Just sit down, lay back, and take in the view. But first, turn off that damn radio. How can a man get any sleep with all that racket? Sorry, I'm just bored. As I said, take a nap, or I'll put you to sleep. Hey, what's this? Huh? Damn it, I said. Wait a minute, listen. Mayday! Mayday! Caracas Tower! The controls aren't responding! We're losing altitude! We're gonna crash!
Oh, crap. Cut it off early, sorry.
What the hell was that?
Kaboom!
Probably a Venezuelan army transport.
Tell me something I don't know, genius.
It didn't fall too far from here.
Yeah,
What are we gonna do?
we're going to check it out.
Huh? But I thought we were gonna sit back and relax. You stay and do that. Hey, don't leave me here all by myself. Wait!
How's it look?
They didn't make it. Yo, check this out.
What is it?
The cargo. Looks like this is all they were carrying. Only that? That's strange.
Stranger said it's so intact.
Whatever's in there's gotta be worth a hell of a lot.
It's very reinforced.
Or it could be a trap.
Schaefer, you open it. gold. How much do you figure there is?
2? No, 3 tons at least.
That's about $25 million.
25 million? I think I know what this is. I heard that Diaz used his position as governor to hoard incredible amounts of money for himself.
Maybe he got scared when we showed up and decided to move his cash elsewhere. So that means...
Yeah. Means what?
Listen, this secret cache of gold belongs to Diaz. What do you think he'd do if it disappeared?
Look for it?
How? He can't go to the police. He can't go on TV and ask the people of Venezuela to help him look for it.
He can't make it public that he had this kind of money. It's not supposed to exist. But we have it right here in front of us. Oh my god. We're gonna steal it, aren't we?
Finders keepers. But don't tell anyone, all right, amigo?
You sure about this?
About what? Deserting? Or being chased by the Venezuelan State Army?
Both.
Well, I think it's worth the risk. I mean, we're not getting anywhere in the Army anyway. With this gold, though, we can do all the things we've ever dreamed of.
Good enough for me, amigo.
Hey, Daryl. You done with your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting happen while we were gone? Yep. I heard the Flyboys shot down a State Army plane. Oh? Any details? Nah. That's all I heard. You gonna go report to HQ, right? You should ask around there. These guys are gonna be a little bit easier for me to do the voices of, because it doesn't involve accents. Yay. I envy you guys. Well, I'm stuck here. You guys go on patrol. Don't deny it. I know you're not doing any work out there. We gotta make sure no one knows we found that crate. The longer we stay here, the higher the chances of someone finding out. Let's hurry. Carrying that thing with our wanzers isn't going to be easy. We'll need one of the trucks in the hangar, but they probably won't let us take one without a good reason. Don't worry, I'll think of something. Hey, Rengez, my man, how's it going? Not too bad. I need to borrow one of those trucks. You know, for the usual work. I have some connections here. Not today, Rengez. I almost got into trouble last time. Make your connections wait a while, okay? Unless you bring me an official allocation order, that is. Hey, Rengez, what connections? You don't need to know. Does Daryl know? Kind of. We're going to do a little savey. Right here. I already told you, I can't let you use any hardware without an official order. Alright, cool. Head on over to the command center. 5th Platoon reporting, sir. We encountered no enemy activity on our patrol, sir. Thank you, Sergeant. Dismissed. Yes, sir. Wait, Major. Isn't 5th Platoon in charge of Sector B2? Yes, sir. Did you see anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary, sir. You didn't hear any explosions or receive any transmissions? No, sir. Then exactly what were you doing in Sector B2? Patrolling, sir. Something funny, Private? Oh, no, I mean, no, sir. Major, I seem to remember hearing from you that these men have utterly deplorable track records. Is this true? Yes, sir, especially the sergeant. He's famous for skipping out on his duties. Wonderful. How does the general expect me to fight the state army with such useless personnel? Why, I'd be surprised if these fools could even take an anthill without suffering casualties. What punishment should I give these men, Colonel? Just get them out of here, out of my sight, now! Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Great Caesar's ghost! You're still lollygagging around here? Get out! Get out! Major, what's Colonel Donald so upset about? You hear about the State Army transport plane that the Air Force shot down? Well, the Colonel was ordered to find it, but so far we've had no luck. If you had come back with some news of the transport, I wouldn't have the Colonel breathing down my neck. I hope you're happy, Sergeant. Sorry, Major. If I may ask, sir, what was that transport carrying? That's what we're trying to find out. Ah, of course. I hope we find that transport soon. I'm getting sick of being yelled at by the Colonel. The transport was headed for Atabapo, but it changed course when it was intercepted by the Air Force. I apologize if I got that name wrong. It was headed east toward us before it disappeared from radar. Rumor has it that Governor Diaz has a secret cache hidden in the basement of his manor. The transport was headed for Atabapo, but it changed course when it was intercepted by the air. Oh, yeah, well, okay, that was the first. Yeah. All right. Hiya, Corporal. Hello, Sergeant. How are you? Great. Though I'm always chipper when I get to talk to you. You're gorgeous as always. Why, thank you. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I was wondering if you could get me some papers for one of the trucks. You know, for our future and all that. Sergeant, what does a truck have to do with our future? Everyone's looking for that State Army transport, right? What if I came back with a truck full of its cargo? You'd be dating a hero. Me and you, Sergeant? Tempting, but I can't. Hey, why not? You'll need an allocation order signed by the Colonel himself, you know that. Unless you know where the transport is. If I let you take a truck without permission and you come back empty-handed, I'll get demoted, you know? Yeah, I guess. I like hard-working men, Sergeant, so maybe you should go out there and start looking for that transport. Alright, so now we gotta go to the communications room for shenanigans. Well, if it ain't the Stooges, what's up? Work. Work? You three? That's funny. Hey, Johnny boy, give us a break. We need you to do us a little favor. You hear about the transport that was shot down? Yeah. Actually, I was trying to find out what the Venezuelan Army boys had to say about that on their frequency just now. We need you to write us a report. One that says you caught a distress signal coming from the south. Is that where the transport is? Yeah. Positive. South? I thought it was... Quiet, you. You're sure about this? I may lie to officers, but I never lie to buddies. If the transport doesn't turn up in the south, just tell them I forced you to do it at gunpoint. All right. Give me a few minutes. Here, I'm done. Great. Let me see. Looks great. This should do it. Hey, man, I'm a pro. And you're sure about this, right? Yeah, no problem. I'm a pro, too. That's one you'll owe me, Daryl. Hey, what are you doing here? Getting away from work like you slackers do all the time. Take my word for it, amigo. A man can't do without work if he wants to realize his dreams. What's with you today, Daryl? What are you talking about? I've always been a hard-working model soldier, you know? Just don't tell the captain I'm here, okay? You try standing in the heat out there for 10 hours a day. Alright, so now we need to go back to Command Center and talk to Colonel Donalds, I think. Sir, we have good news. We found the transport. What? Is this true, Sergeant? Here's the report, sir. The transport's emitting a distress signal due south of our position. We have a pretty good idea of how far south, too. Major, give me first platoon. We're going to retrieve the transport's cargo. I already changed his voice again. Dang. Sir, permission to join the search, sir. Finally decided to do some work, eh? All right, permission granted. Sir, we could probably use a truck to carry the transport's cargo. I guess you're right. Major, give them an allocation order for one of the trucks. Yes, sir. Corporal, give the sergeant here an allocation order. Yes, Major. Here you go, Sergeant. Bring this to the hangar and you'll get your truck. Thanks. Love you, Corporal. Good luck, Sergeant. For our future and all that, right? Of course. Renges, Schaefer, we have ourselves a set of wheels. Things are looking up. If we get some information on the State Army along with the cargo, the General will have to promote me. General Donalds. I like the sound of that. Looks like the Colonel's finally in a good mood. Thank God for that. It doesn't make sense. The transport is headed east, according to our reports. Alright, and then we go to the hangar. Here's the allocation order. Can we take the truck now? Yeah, no problem. Hey, you there. Give these guys the keys to that truck. Thanks. Orders are orders, you know? I don't know what you guys are up to, but good luck. Do a quickie save. Just make sure Johnny Boy doesn't have anything else. All right. We are good to go. Hey, Renges. You said you had work from your connections. Yeah. If it's who I think it is, can you collect what he owes me? Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about it. Just give it to me when you come back, alright? What's with the gloomy mug? Well, I mean, this is the last time we'll see everyone, right? It is? Hey man, don't look at me. Just don't look so glum, okay? People will think we're up to something. Well, we made it a little ways.
They know we have the gold?
No, we were the only ones at the crash site. They can't know.
Still, doesn't look like they're planning on letting us go in one piece. We have to fight.
Yeah, let's show them what we're made of.
big truck. I can't imagine the fuel on that truck. Holy cow. All right, we're starting. Daryl has a Blazaya. It's a Frost series sponsor. Rengez is in a Rexus. And Schaefer's in a Giza. It's a kind of different setup from the A-plot. Daryl is an assault wanzer like Elsa, except instead of a machine gun and a shotgun, is a shotgun and a melee weapon. And Rengez is a gunner with a sniper rifle. And Schaefer's the mechanic, the healing backpack, and the lighter machine gun. All right, so we're going to get started. What are we up against? We have a river. We have a machine gun guy. We have a missile launcher guy. We have 2 tanks and another machine gun guy. Not bad. And we're probably going to ford the river straight across. The water will slow our movement a little bit, if I remember right, but not too bad. Rengez is off to the side. All right. All we have to do is destroy all the enemy units. Easy peasy. You can see this movement just immediately cuts off once we enter that water. So let's do it. And Rengez, we want to get in range with his sniper rifle, which is a very long range rifle. Kind of like the missiles, except you still have to deal with accuracy, but you have no minimum range. But it also takes a lot of AP. Anyway, let's get him into position. Not quite able to hit anything. That's all right. And we're going to follow with Schaefer. Alright, so it looks like we're going to deal with those 2 Wanzers first. The missile launcher one is going to probably hang back a bit and pelt us as we cross this river. But fortunately, all 3 of us have anti-fire armor, so we'll be able to handle those missiles okay. The other guys are the ones we got to deal with. The tanks are like helicopters in that they have a single body part, but they have a cannon, and only a cannon, I think. Yeah, just a cannon. And they also can't really evade. But they have a lot of health, and they can kind of soak it up, so it kind of like balances itself out. Anyway, let's close the gap. Can we hit just barely with the shotgun? Normally I like to use Daryl's melee weapon because it only takes like 1 AP to use. But, you know, I'd rather hit with something. Let's get Rengez into range with the rifle. Very nice. There's a single damaging attack, but it does a lot of damage in that one attack. So, you know, it's a big risk because with the machine guns and shotguns, you could miss and still kind of hit, but with that, it's all or nothing. Similar to with a melee weapon, I guess. And you can't really do anything, so we'll just kind of hang back. They're going to shoot at us soon. And here comes the missile. Not too bad. And we'll just have Schaefer start healing as they cross. Because he's going to focus on Daryl because he's the closest target, really. Renge's doesn't have to get into range yet. We're going to switch back. So you can kind of see it's a 10 by 10 damage versus 88 by 1. So not as much as if you hit him with everything in the shotgun, but you know, infinite ammo. And honestly, melee weapons tend to have a higher accuracy. Give me 1 second. I have a cat crawling across the desk. You get off the desk. There we go. Okay. Pretty good. We'll get closer. Oh no, we won't, because that rock is in the way. So we'll just attack from there again. Hit the body? Yes. That's exactly what we want. Schaefer didn't hit anything, so he hasn't gotten any experience yet. So we'll have to make sure that he gets some attacks in. Ooh, we are definitely healing Daryl, though. In fact, we'll probably move Schaefer first, just so that we can do the healing for sure. So we'll do repair, and repair parts. These are all the bits that are damaged. This will do like less total, but it's a good top off. Whereas if I do just an individual part, it'll actually heal more. Alright, so we're going to start... Actually, well, he has no armor. You know what? It would be better if I didn't get a counterattack at all, because he does have the melee weapon, I believe. So we'll just switch back to the shotgun. Yeah, he's got a knuckle. 2 knuckles. And just out of range. Alright. He's going to move back and then shoot. Yep. Because why punch when you can missile, right? Like it's a safer attack. And we'll just do the same thing. They're very nice about not sending everyone at us all at once. It's almost like action movie trope of like you fight one guy at a time, still out of range. But I mean, I don't think it would be possible to fight with so many at once, and they kind of want it to seem like a big battle, which makes sense. Can we get him? Yeah. Oh, crud. I did not mean to do that. I meant to have him attack. I will have him hit something before the mission's over. Alright, let's try this again. Schaefer, you're gonna attack this guy. If you blow off his legs, that'd be great. He's not very evadey, but, you know. Well, alright. That bush is gonna, like, impact my attack a little bit. I don't know if you saw that, like, X. I kind of went a little bit quick on it. Kind of rotate the screen here. There we go. He's retreating up the mountain. Get him. Take out an arm? Ah, it's light machine gun. I don't know what I'm thinking. We're going to move Daryl over so that bush isn't in the way anymore. Or trees. I don't know, Wanzers aren't really... Well, I guess it is trees. Wanzers aren't as big as other mechs, but... I guess it's still big enough that those would be trees. Ooh, so close. That's not good. Yep. Alright, we're going to go and heal that guy's arm. Alright, so we lost an arm. This is important because Renges is using a rifle, which is a two-handed weapon. So if you lose your offhand, your accuracy drops. So we're going to go replace it. Then you know what? I'm going to move him here. And Renges is upset that he had his arm blown off, so he's going to try and take the killing shot. Good job, Renges. Alright, and now it's time to go after these tanks. We're going to run right up the middle. Daryl seems like a cocky guy. He would do that. Thankfully, cannons in this only attack the once, it seems like. Attack the tank. Awesome. Renges is probably safe. The gunner Wanzers, the sniper Wanzers, tend to be high accuracy but low defense because they're expected to shoot at kind of range, which is why it's kind of like a glass cannon. You don't want them on the front line. You want them a little bit back and shooting at range. We're going to keep using the shotgun because it does do more damage than the melee, and it's a single body part for single part body, so all of that's going to go into it, hopefully. Ouch. Not bad, not bad. Still doing good. Stay right in the middle of them. I'm sure the other Wanzer will start getting into the action because I'm getting close. trying to finish the one off. He's probably not going to evade this one because his back is to the tank. In front mission 4, with the evasion mechanic, they made facing important. You can kind of see how Daryl has those arrows in front of him, and same with that tank, and that wanzer. That's their facing, right? It's a little difficult to predict. But if the target's back is to you, it's supposed to eliminate their ability to evade. However, it's not they're facing on the map, it's they're facing in the battle animation. So if you trigger a skill, chances are that will automatically flip their facing at you, and that makes them able to evade again because their back is no longer to you. Whereas if you didn't trigger a skill, they'd animate turning around to see you. It's a little wonky, and it kind of upsets a lot of people because they're trying to figure out like how to get guys to not evade, and they tell you that like if you get behind them they won't, but like don't tell you that it's, you know, in the animation that matters, because where they animate to turn is what it updates on the board or map. You know what? We are going to give Daryl a little top up. So we need on all parts. You can see that was a bit less total healing, but it's still good. You know, it gives him more than he had. Definitely gonna heal his body alone this round. In fact, let's just do that first. Boop. No need to lose him. Let's work on this other tank now. Ah, so now he's coming at Daryl from behind. And now he's shooting from behind. It's a very good tactic. If they'd done it the other way around, Daryl probably could have evaded that tank shot. So very good with the planning. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna try and snipe the tank first. Alright, that feels good. I think Daryl's good for health, so we're gonna have Schaefer do an attack. Just gonna try and prep this so that hopefully Daryl just takes out the tank. So close. I'll probably have Schaefer finish the tank next round. And have everyone else go after this guy. Gets Daryl to turn around. And the tank also attacks. Well, from kind of the side now. I think you have reduced evasion from the side, but you still have evasion. Alright. Yeah, we're fine. Schaefer, finish off that tank. Yay. Get up on the street. Just wanted to check something. 6%. Get up on here. 6. Okay. In some games, like in the first game, the terrain that you're standing on can affect your evasion. I was just wondering if I could see if it did that here, but I didn't see a difference. So if it does, I don't know how it tells you. I'm probably getting too close with Renges, but I think it'll be okay. We're gonna give him something more important to deal with. Of course he would miss after I said that. I think he's gonna keep on him though. Yeah. But now that he's facing, evade. All right, so we're gonna do this again. We're gonna just attack from there. He will not be evading anymore. Although I don't think he had been. We'll just give everyone a little top up. Well, give Daryl a little top up. And then come in for another melee hit. Hoping for a body hit. Nope. Oh, I assumed he was going to move one, but I guess not. We'll use the shotgun. We're just going to get everyone on him now. Pile it on. All right. We're going to just work our way up. We'll see who does it first. Perfect. All right. Good chunk of change. We healed everyone's parts back on, so we don't have to suffer any maintenance costs. And everyone gets a good chunk of VP. Schaefer lags a little bit behind because he's got to heal. And so the healers always kind of lag a bit because at some point you just got to keep the other guys running.
Is it bad? It redefines bad. The engine's shot. Literally. I don't have the tools to repair it here.
So we're gonna have to carry the gold with our wanzers again?
The state army's on our heels. We won't be able to make it past the border without a truck.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, Schaefer, how do they look?
I found one who's in pretty good shape.
Good job. Make sure he doesn't get away. He could be our ticket out of this country.
All right, we'll give it a save here. All right, and I am going to call it here for now. So we'll find out what their plan is now that the truck is shot. And maybe we'll get back to plot A. We'll see. Thank you again for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.